Clint in pain, 37 years old. This is my other half.
Donna.
We've previously not been doing much exercise based on having kids. We've got twins that are 18 months old. They've been really hard work, haven't they?
Haven't slept through the night at all, really. So training for us has been a little bit difficult, but we decided to get back into gear and throw ourselves at it, really. So
yeah, I mean, we literally we're doing lots of exercise before we had children, and then the children come along and exercise stopped. It pretty much come to a standstill, and we didn't really do anything, did we?
No.
So and literally got to the stage where we were finding every excuse not to be able to do something. Genuine excuses too, because the kids were, were really hard work. I mean, they had reflux, they had gave us lots of reasons not to be able to commit to exercise. But
ultimately, we put something in place to
come across
find
boot camp, didn't we?
Yeah, we found a boot camp, and we particularly liked the timings. Having a couple of sessions a night meant that both me and Clint could both come, so I can do the later session, he can do the earlier session, we can get the kids to bed, come out. Convenient because they're all local as well, so they're not a million miles to travel to. And they're short sessions as well, so some classes that we've been to have sort of been an hour and 20 minutes by the time you've got home, but these kind of worked out perfect for us, really, didn't it?
Yeah, it's been fantastic. I think what's key here is that from all the reasons that we found as to not being able to exercise since coming to here, we've kind of chucked ourselves into it.
We did the 21-day accelerator, which
21-day
was great. We literally threw ourselves straight into it for 21 days. Didn't have a day off, did we?
No, I missed one day. I think it was sickness. I don't know. I missed one day. But equally, if there's a reason why that you could equally have found before we did the 21-day accelerator, we would have struggled, wouldn't we? We would have found every reason to say, we can't do this because of the DOMS, the delayed onset muscle soreness, or the whatever. But actually, we just soldiered on, and actually now. It becomes fun. It's still hard. You get out what you put in, and I think that's what we're finding. Well, it's true because I've lost 3 kilos.
I've lost 2 kilos, but equally I've toned up my mum tum, which was one of my key objectives. Really tightened up my core, which again was a key objective for me. And I found my strength again, which is amazing.
Yeah, I think key thing for me was mentality. It wasn't just about coming here to kind of beast yourself, to push yourself to limits that sometimes you can all be put off all too soon, can't you, by what you see on the internet and and your social media sites and whatever. It's go hard or go home, and that's great. That if that's your mindset, that's personally my mindset and personally your mindset. But I think what's really good talking about mindset is that actually it's become more positive. It's actually allowed me to feel less clogged up.
Yeah.
That when you're sitting down and you make an order for a pizza or, which we was all too often do, wasn't we?
Which we don't do anymore.
No, that's definitely stopped. Yeah.
But I think as well, coming here is such a great group of people that we've met. We've been here for 5 weeks now.
Amazing.
The people have been absolutely amazing, really made us feel at home, and already we've made some quite good friends. But you're right, the mindset really, really does change because being at home 24/7 with kids that cry and don't sleep, kind of gets you down. So I think coming here, we look forward to it now, don't we? And we actually really miss not coming if we've got a day off, a rest day. We don't like it.
No, it's horrible, isn't it? It's strange because
we can't start coming at the weekends.
It's exactly right, because we literally got to a stage where we finished the 21 days and went, what do we do now? I guess we better sign up. And we looked for the best package to suit us, and we found that doing it 5 days a week is, really hard. So, you're thinking about, we work full time as well, both workers in the sort of engineering aspects, you in telecoms, which is mentally intensive, physically intensive when you're out on site and whatever. Equally the same with me, but not with telecoms, mine highways, and it gets to a stage where every excuse that could be found is quite legitimate. As I said before, with the kids, just work alone is really difficult. You get in the nights are drawn in. I was finding it really hard to get motivated. But 21 days was a great start to.
Yeah, it's a really good accelerator.
Great start, introduction back into exercise, and Yeah, Mark and Carl are fantastic, really great guys, aren't they? They can't really speak highly enough of them, really. They push themselves as well in their own lives that, you know, equally amass to you know, being able to be a byproduct to the, you know, their members. And I think that's yeah, it's sold it to us in a way that
Absolutely.
yeah.
We're part of the family now. You can't get rid of us.
No, that's it. Now we're stuck.